Hello? Oh, we're on. What gives? Jesus Christ. Hello, everyone. Hold up. Give me one sec. I'll be right with you people. And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the flyticko experience. Hope everyone is doing well. We are back. We are live and alive for some Baldur's Gate 3. Frosty is in the house. Hello, Frosty. How are you doing? Great to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We got Dan O'Key and Cheek. Thank you for the good luck, guys. Appreciate that. Hope everyone is doing well. And yeah, I took the day off yesterday because I was like, what do I want to do? I don't know. And I've been thinking about it, and I don't exactly know. I had an idea, but I'm less convinced about it now. Because if we look at the schedule, yeah, in 9 days I'll be gone for the holiday break, and we'll be back on the 5th of January. So, 1, 2... in 17 days. I'll be gone 17 days. 16, kind of. So, yeah. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do until then. If we have 9 days, we're going to be streaming 3 of these for Baldur's Gate today, tomorrow, and the day after, Friday. And then next week, maybe I'll just do back-to-back Baldur's Gate for 4 days, and then on the 18th, maybe we'll do a little something special. We'll see. Let me just check a couple things. On Friday, there's the event. I forget what it's called. The Game Awards. Sorry, my mind wandered. Yeah. Okay. All right. Anyway, we finished Subnautica Below Zero on Tuesday? No. On Monday. We finished SNBZ on Monday. That was it was pretty nice. I'm happy we went through that game when we did. It was a good thing. Had wonderful company along the way. I'm very grateful for everyone who tuned in, stopped by, subscribed, interacted, chatted, reacted, laughed, cried. God knows I cried. Tears of joy, I should hasten to point out. But yeah. So, a chapter of the channel done with? Maybe not exactly. Like I said, I am tempted. I'm most likely will. When is the question, though? I'm not exactly sure as to when that'll happen, but we will be trying some any percent speed runs. So that is something to look forward to. I'm very excited about it. Evidently not enough to want to do it now. You know what I'm saying? Because those who have been on the channel for long enough know I'm always seeking the next thing. I always want to move on to the next game, see what else is lurking out there for our enjoyment. We gotta finish Baldur's Gate 3 first. I really do solemnly regret starting this. It's just too big of a commitment. We're in Act 3. We're gonna get to Act 3 momentarily. We just have a couple things to wrap up in Act 2. The Selûnite outpost, a few long rest events, the Githyanki patrol, and then the long rest into Act 3, the other Githyanki patrol, the reveal with the Dream Visitor, and then God knows what we'll be able to do once we jump into Act 3. Hopefully we'll be able to see Shadowheart's new hair. I'm excited about that. Frosty is back. Hi, yo. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome, Frosty. Great to see you. Just mine for some diamonds a little bit in off. Like in Minecraft? You want me to play Minecraft, Axelotion? Hello, Axelotion. How are you doing? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. I'm doing good, Frosty. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's beyond the streams, I always like to talk about that. I've been playing some Skyrim again. I've wanted to jump back into Skyrim. I've talked about this on stream a couple streams ago, that I was trying a mod list. For those who are somewhat familiar, it's a similar thing as in Minecraft, where Minecraft you have mod packs, you know, like you have Techit and Technic and Feed the Beast. Those are the ones I know. Those were the earlier ones. I don't know which one. Project Ozone, where people have just Hello B from Hive, how are you doing? Favorite Elder Scrolls race? That's a very good question. Let's go check the Skyrim races. I think, are we gonna see? There was an article, yeah, by The Gamer. Let me just rant again about this, because it really shocked me. We talked about this once when... I will answer your question, B from Hive. Please bear with me. So, The Gamer, article from 2017 by Sean Murray. Murray? However you're supposed to pronounce that. Hailing from Toronto, Canada. Sean wrote this. Bear this in mind. Sean is evidently well, he's Canadian, so maybe he has mixed ancestry, but probably mixed as in English and Irish and French. You know what I'm saying? I will go so far as to assume that he's white, right? Let's just go from that assumption. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. He goes on to talk about all the races, ranks them. Yeah, ranked from worst to best. Okay, so Nords are the worst. Why? Nords were always in Skyrim. They're not too keen on outsiders. Sounds kind of familiar. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Worst race to start. Battle cry. Their racial ability causes one enemy to flee for 30 seconds once per day. Can be easily replaced by the fear spell. Fine. This observation can be done with every other racial abilities, though, except maybe the lucky feat that the Imperials get. But again, that can be easily circumvented by abusing a few of the mechanics and whatnot. That's fine. I'm not. This is not going to be me arguing Sean's ranking of Skyrim races. Bad Manners is in the house. How are you doing, my friend? We were just talking about you because we went through this article once before with you, because you were asking about the races in Skyrim, and I just B from Hive asked what was my favorite race. So I'm not going to rank them. I'm not going to rank the races. We're not doing phrenology here. Sean does. Sean is a phrenologist, evidently, but we're not doing that. That's defamation. I'm kidding. So Bosmer's Wood Elves. I like the Wood Elves quite a bit. Maybe not necessarily in Skyrim, but I do really like elves in general. I think that elves are pretty cool, especially when creators go through the effort of like giving, regional elves. You got the dark elves, the wood elves, the sun elves, the night elves, the void elves in World of Warcraft. My favorite. I really like the wood elves, the high elves, the Suramar elves. Which one were those called? The Nightborns and whatnot. Anyway, but then we get to the Red Guard. Okay, so I didn't read the other descriptions that Sean Murray gave for these, but when it comes to Redguards, he starts saying, Redguard, the most racially charged race in Skyrim. The most racially charged race in Skyrim. Their dark skin gives them the adrenaline rush ability. What do you mean by that, Sean? What do you mean by their dark skin gives them the adrenaline rush ability? What does that mean? Why is their dark skin giving them the adrenaline rush? Let's see. Now, if you want to play a real combat, the Dunmare is the class for you. They start with 25 destruction, meaning that you can fling fireballs as soon as you find the tome for them, and you can also get alteration, blah, blah, blah. So, is it not their dark grayish skin that gives them the 25 destruction, Sean? Hello? It's too bad that you kind of look like you're an elf that's been permanently possessed by a demon, or maybe you're into that. I don't judge. No, you do judge. That's the thing, Sean. You do judge. So anyway, let's get back to the Redguard, because we just started. Their dark skin gives them the adrenaline rush ability, massively restoring your stamina for 60 seconds. And he writes, since black people are just better at sports. What are you talking about, Sean? You're spiraling. You're losing your fucking mind. What are you talking about? What is going on in your brain when you were writing this? What was going on in your brain? Okay. Political correctness aside, he wasn't even being political correct here, but he decided to put it aside. So he starts off being insanely racist and then says, let me be racist now. Let me be racist. That's a pretty damn good ability. Oh, okay. Well, okay. All right. So, all right. So he starts off being racist and then says, okay, I'll put the political correctness aside, which he was not being, but this is going off of the assumption that he was being politically correct. He puts that aside and says that it's a pretty damn good ability. It allows you to power attack and block your heart at your heart's content, or just run clear across Skyrim if you can't find a horse. 50% poison resistance is less useful, but still handy. Again, that's what I was saying before. You can easily circumvent that if you invest a bit of your time in alchemy. You can alchemical stuff is what I wanted to say. You can you can work around that. He got dunked in middle school by Tyreek and never let it go. Yes, by Draymond Green. He's still holding a grudge against Draymond Green. Tyreek. Bro, talking like the people in Get Out. Yeah, man, it's fucking wild. I can't believe this is a public thing. It's crazy, dude. The article is still up. I'm watching it right now. Your skills are also great too. Archery, one-handed blocking, and smithing are also great for a great spread for starting out. Oh, is this not because of their? So what's the racial comment here, Sean? Is the smithing skill because black people are better mechanics? Is that what you want to say? Yeah, they black, but they run good. Axel Ocean says. Yes, they're black, but they run good. Alteration are useful too, if a little off message. What do you mean? What do you mean? So black people can't do magic? Would it have been better for you, Sean Murray, if there was like dark magic in this game, and the Red Guards were good at it? Would you be like, yes, see, the Red Guards are good at dark magic. They can cast voodoo spells. That makes sense. What are you talking about, Sean? What the fuck are you on about? I also thought the fact that they run fast as horses is sus. Yeah, man. Yes, that's a good point. Or just run clear across Skyrim if you can't find a horse. Just be the horse. That's what Sean is telling us. As a black person in this game, you can roleplay as a horse. I guess it requires education. There is an academy for it. Oh, the dark magic thing? Is that what you're talking about? That's for intelligent people, silly. Yeah, exactly. Which red guards are not, because they're the most racially charged race in Skyrim. Anyway, honestly, being a red guard is all about adrenaline rush anyway. That's the skill. That skill is the tits. Magic in general. Yeah. That's insane, dude. That's crazy. I really want to talk to Sean Murray about this. What are you talking about? Hailing from Toronto, Sean is a lifelong gamer who wonders just how long he can game and write simultaneously before his fingers fall off. He enjoys giant robots, ninjas, not black people, and donuts, but not necessarily in that order. He tends to do a little bit of everything around here, ranging from news to guides and lists. And phrenology, too. I want to see more Sean Morhay, yes. That definitely beats the Moog one. The Moog one was pretty good. The Moog one was incredibly good. Moog is the worst representation of LGBTQ in fantasy. As if you look into a large field, you see some red guards running ahead of the horses leading them. Oh, it's okay. Sean has a lot of black friends and even dated one. That's true. Yes, sorry, I forgot about that. Let me just check his Twitter. Is he still active on there? Uh-oh. Whoa. Account doesn't exist. Even Elon Musk was like, we can't have this guy here. I'm okay with Nazis, but phrenologists, that's maybe a little bit too far. He probably got hated on for it. Can someone check that? Is there LinkedIn? I'm not gonna check his Black Lives Matter in his bio. Probably, yeah, maybe. Hold up. The Gamer Skyrim race list. No, there's no articles to talk about. What about news? No. Every race can equally buy Cybertrucks. Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's very woke of Bethesda for that. Anyway, I'm still in shock that this article has been written. First of all, that a human being sat down and was like, let me just like vent out my racism real quick because I can't stand seeing black people in fantasy. I can draw the line at like cat people, furries, and lizard people, and stuff like that. But black people, that's racially charged. We can't have that here. Never mind the fact that when you get to Windhelm, there's a whole social commentary on around the fact that Nords are extremely prejudiced towards dark elves, and say stuff like we should just put them all in a pit and let them rot and die there, which is an obvious allegory, at least to like, migratory movements from one nation, from one area of the world to another, and how ethnocentric people treat those minorities and stuff like that. Sean doesn't mind that. Or maybe he didn't consider it. But black people in his game, now that's racially charged. Argonians aren't even in the city. I was thinking of dark elves. Freudian slip, I'm sorry. They live in the walls, yeah. Did you guys see those videos like 2 years ago? It was a huge thing. Well, like in New York City, popping out of like the sewer grids and whatnot was a bunch of like Jewish people. Those crazy videos. Those were insane videos. Just like people walking in the street filming, and then it's like, oh, hold up, New York City Jewish underground paths. Yeah. That was insane. That was a crazy era on the news from New York City. All that being said, I only brought this up because someone in chat said they live in the walls, and it made me think about that. Right now, I'm playing an Imperial. That's the people I chose because Imperials get. Let's check the UESP. Imperials get plus 10 in restoration, plus 5 in block, destruction, enchanting, heavy armor, and one-handed, which fits so perfectly well for the build I was going for. I'm going for some kind of like paladin type build. Using one-handed weapons. I'm using a mace because you get the 25. Ignore 25% of the enemy's armor when you hit them. I like that about the mace. Block because I'm using a shield. Destruction, fine. I use a couple of destruction spells here and there when I want to close the gap. Enchanting, I always love enchanting my stuff. It's my favorite thing to do in this game. Heavy armor and restoration because I want to heal. Heavy armor because I'm doing a paladin, so I want to use heavy armor just for like the aesthetic and whatnot. And restoration because it's probably the spell I use the most. Healing. I love using healing spells. What's up, Hootag? Good morning, Hootag. How are you doing? Great to see you. Hello, hello. What a beautiful blessing. Good morning indeed. I'm playing Survival, which I'm very much enjoying. So Imperials don't get anything from Survival. What's cooking? We're just... I was just crashing out on an article from The Gamer by Sean Murray, where he said that the Red Guards, people from the... Was it High Rock or Hammerfell? Hammerfell. Who are, they're all black. And then he says, yes, the most racially charged race in Skyrim. I'm losing my mind. Yeah, it's an insane article. It's crazy, dude. He says that about none of the other races, but the only one who are actually black, like canonically black, calls them the most racially charged race. Yeah. It's shocking to me. It's really shocking to me. Sean, like, what are you doing? What are you talking about, man? C'est avec Hootag. Baguette, yeah. The dark skin gives them the adrenaline rush. Yeah, that's... Hold up. The dark skin gives them the adrenaline rush ability, massively restoring your stamina for 60 seconds. Since black people are just better at sports. What the fuck are you talking about, Sean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? And, like, to put it in context, 2017, like, we were just coming out, or like we were at the height of Gamergate, If I think it started like kind of withering down after that. But 2016, 2017, that was like the Gamergate moment, So either he was a part of it, or like a spineless fucking rat, he decided to ride the wave and get a few more clicks for his website. You know, Occam's razor pushes me to believe that it's the former, but he talks like your friend's Google Gemini. Oh. Uh-oh. But what the craziest thing about this is that 2017, that was before the artificial intelligence era. So anything written in here, you cannot put it on the back of ChatGPT or any of these other LLMs. This is all him. Every single thing that's been written by on this article comes out of a human being's brain. And that's crazy, dude. That's absolutely wild. The most racially charged race in Skyrim. I'm shocked, dude. In fact, you can blame racism and LLMs on this guy. Sean Murray is single-handedly responsible for dark, evil grok. Yeah, be more opine, Frosty. Don't, John Racism? Yeah, there we found him. We found John Racism, people. I don't know if I can get sued for this. Is this insane defamation? Everything I just said is alleged, okay? I read it somewhere. I didn't fact check my sources. So, oh yeah, I have poor air quality here. Does that interest you guys? Does anyone care? This hasn't happened in like ever, I think. This is the first time I've seen a poor air quality warning in my area. We are at, how many people are on YouTube? We're at 159 subscribers. Remember to breathe, kids. Yeah, exactly. How'd you have poor air quality in Switzerland? I thought that was impossible. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, how, man? I only exist in poor air quality. Get your lungs up, cuz. Yeah, sorry. sorry. I mean, it was because of Sean. He poisoned the air with his racism. Suggestion: should react to below zero world record speedruns sometime soon. Is that you? Do you have the world? Do you want us to watch your video? Is that what you're asking? Yes. Okay. World record speedruns sometime soon. Yes. Oh, I hate. It makes me sad to log back on speedrun.com because every time I go back there, I get a notification that says, "Well, your position got beat, so take the L." But it's funny. At least it's Spadeto. Shout out Spadeto. I'm not even in the top 3 anymore for full inventory. Oh no, this is all potions. I'm not even in the top 3 for all potions. You capitalized every word in this message? He made a good submission. Yeah, he did. Let's just check his submission real quick. What is he doing? Oh, audio. You guys don't hear the audio. I'm being fucking. I'm being schizophrenic right now. I swear it was funny. Thank you, Frosty.
Draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden. The sea glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety,
He gave him an additional 0.001 milliseconds due to attempting to impersonate moderation notes.
or habitat. The builder.
Shout out, what's his name? Spedato. I'm kidding. Yeah, because, hold up. Retime your egg sandwich and retime RTA. Was it this one? No, it was another one. No, it was this one. Where's your moderation note? Who tag? It was the glitched one. Yeah. So he types retime to my egg sandwich and retime to RTA 17500 as a mod note. And then Who Tags jumps in and says, troll submission, not amusing, not appreciated, but I'm still continuing because there's a backup based on exactly what I did last time. Also, I should stop clicking so hard. I'm sure it's causing slight annoyance to the hardworking, unpaid moderators of the leaderboards. And I'm finding so many backups for things I didn't realize I might need backups for. Oh, man. Oh, you added the and retimed. Oh, that's that's TJ talking. That's so funny. Oh, man. Love that. Look at me all the way down there. That's depressing, dude. I'm kidding. Estonia? Is Dan still here? No, Dan bailed. Is he really from Estonia? Or is it like me that is from Cook Islands? He's not. Dan is actually British. Where is the original clip? Is it this one?
Data to provide
If you have the link for the original clip, yeah, please send it to me. Oh, you mean of TJ? Gotcha. Shout out. Will we do speed runs? Yes, of any percent. I don't know when though. Like I was saying before, I don't know when that'll happen. I wanna explore other things first. But please, it's kind of a time commitment, yeah. Okay, hold up. Send it to the other account. What's your face? Who tag? Because I'm not gonna. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. If you don't mind. Oh yeah, there you go. Thank you. Can I? No. Yeah, okay. I can do it like this.
I'm very interested by this run because I'm finding so many backups for things I didn't realize I might need backups for. For example, I'm down a lot of stuff. I'm down a whole silver, but I'm still continuing because there's a backup based on exactly what I did last time.
What is he talking about?
I'm very interested.
Also, I'm very compelled as to what he's doing.
Run. Because I'm finding so many backups for things I didn't realize I might need backups for. For example, I'm down a lot of stuff. I'm down a whole silver, but I'm still continuing because there's a backup based on exactly what I did last time.
Oh, that's you doing this. What are you doing? He's just yapping in the background. That's so funny.
I'm very interested by this run.
He's very interested by this run?
I'm finding so many backups for things I didn't realize.
He's finding so many backups for things he didn't realize
I might need backups for.
He might need backups for.
example, I'm down a lot of stuff. I'm down a whole silver, but I'm still continuing because there's a backup based on exactly what I did last time.
I love also that you're not talking the whole time. Yeah, why were you not knifing the shamrock stone? Oh. You didn't pick up the gold. You're so invested in what he was saying. Understandably. It was a compelling argument. I'm very interested in this run. Yeah, I'm 68% certain. I didn't want to say the number. Yeah, I'm 68% convinced that he has a monocle. Dodged both numbers. Yeah, I just dead set in the middle. Oh. We just figured out you can knife it without breaking instantly. It's funny. Okay. Shout out. We should start saying 68 because it's in the middle. Oh God, what have I started? What have I begun? Do I need to make you guys watch the I'm a banana video again? I will do that. Behave, people. If you don't behave, I will make you guys watch the I'm a banana video again. Theophilus Jarrow adjusts his monocle on a rainy British night next to his tea engineering shops in Shambles, York. Yes, with his friend. What was his name? William Hansen.
Place the knife. I'm William Hansen, an etiquette coach, and I'm here to answer the internet's burning etiquette questions. This is etiquette support.
This is TJ's roommate.
At Dolly Marole.
Started something like I started an entire side quest with a single question. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, B from Hive. This is the flyticko experience. I never focus on one thing more than like 5 minutes. My brain is ruined. Michael mentioned? Oh, his friend Michael? Yes. TJ's friend Michael. I just learned of that. It's not Michael, it's William.
Asks, I always do my best to have good table etiquette, but I still genuinely do not understand the no elbows on the table rule. Why is that important? 3 exclamation marks. The no elbows on the table rule goes back to the medieval times in Europe where they were eating from trestle tables. They would put these benches out with sheets of wood on top. If you put your elbows on the table would tip, and the food would go everywhere, and obviously that's not very good etiquette. And so it became the etiquette to not put your elbows on the table. Mm-hmm. We do really still abide by the no elbows on the table rule, because I think it looks really...
I don't want to be a dick, but like, can that not happen if you put your forearms on the table as well? I guess maybe the thing with elbows is that like you put more pressure on it, whereas like this, the idea is that not only... Like it's less it's less incentivizing to put a lot of pressure on it. I don't know, man.
Ugly. At Quality.
Wait, what did you say?
No elbows on the table rule, because I think it looks really ugly.
Why does it look ugly? I put my elbow on the table. I don't spill food. Well, you have better tables than they did back then. I'll just put my body in the table and break it. I bet you don't even have a table. Got him. Get his ass who tag.
This is saying, what's the proper way to stir the tea, clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Oh my god. Oh my god. If there's a genuine answer for this, I'm going to lose my mind. Again, I love William. I will protect William. And to a certain extent. There are things about him that I'm worried about, but he hasn't spoken about those. So for now, he's off the hook. But if he's a royalist, we're going to have a big problem. William Michael Jarrow.
Great question, and the answer is neither.
Oh, neither.
Instead, we stir in a back and forth 6-12 motion, gently flicking the teaspoon at the top of the cup, not banging around like that.
Look at his
The
face.
Teaspoon at the top of the cup, not...
Grug, that's me. Oh, I want to time you out, Bee from Hive. No 6-7. Stop. Who bangs it like that? This monkey right here. No, I don't.
Banging around like that, thank you very much. Set it back in line with the handle and enjoy. RG Meister is asking, actually, this.
I think you fell for the rage bait. With the 6-7, you mean? Oh, I did? Who fell for the rage bait? Sorry, I lost you.
Site, I'm learning how to cut cheese for charcuterie. Well, you live life on the edge. Here comes our cheese selection. Thank you. You don't want to take the best bit of the cheese for yourself. And the best bit of the cheeses that are made in the round, is the nose of the cheese. And on this blue cheese here, that would be this bit. So we wouldn't cut like so, because you'd be taking the creamiest bit for yourself, and that's not good manners. Instead, we are going to cut down, keeping...
That's how I do it
shape
anyway. But that's not because of etiquette. That's just because I grew up in a cheese-loving country. Oh my god, I'm shaking the whole table. I grew up in a cheese-loving country, and so... It's just par for the course. You know, it's part of Swiss education to know how to cut cheese properly. Not that there is such a thing as cutting anything properly, but to the extent that properly can be used in this context. How does you cut big cheese, though? You'd only do that if you're trying to annoy someone. Yeah. I would do that to annoy him. That's not true. William Hansen, if you ever want to collaborate, I'd be fascinated to spend an afternoon with you. And does he have a drill? Yeah. Maybe it's bad etiquette to bring a drill at the table. It's good etiquette in Uzbekistan, though.
Then we would place that cheese on our individual plate. We have a question now from Joe P.E. Haley. How do we
Joe
eat
Mama?
peas? Excellent question. Cue the peas. Thank you so much. Just ordered this plate of peas from the nearest available tin. What we don't do is scoop
Oh my
like
god.
this.
Oh my
In
god.
really
This is the most British thing ever. Hold on.
peas from the nearest available tin.
From the nearest available tin?
What we don't do is scoop like this. In really
That's what I do. He's a 10. He's calling me a monkey.
casual dining, that might be permissible, but in more formal dining, we're going to use both.
How you're supposed to do that is insane. Who the bro eats peas with forks? What do you use? Your hands? No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, the spoon. Yeah, bro.
The fork and...
But I mean, you're surprised at the people using a fork, but like, look at how you're supposed to do it.
dining, that
I
might...
I didn't pre-watch this video, but he talked about it on his TikTok. I saw him talk about this on his TikTok a while back.
might be permissible, but in more formal dining, we're going to use both the fork and the knife. Some people do this. I think this is more difficult to keep those peas balanced. You see, there we go, one's gone.
Yep,
much
it's
better
gone.
to just spear them onto the tines of your fork and eat.
Like, you get 3 at a time there.
Much better to just spear them onto the tines of your fork.
He could balance it with a spoon. Yeah. I just picked them up with my hands. You fucking Neanderthal. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke.
Eat like so. At the
I eat rice with my hands sometimes. This is why few fellas in general doesn't talk to you.
etiquette man is asking, is cheersing or
I really wish TJ was here.
clinking your glass on the table proper etiquette? Oh, so many people do it. But it's not actually correct. In formal dining, you're drinking from fine glassware that's expensively made, and if you do start smashing your glasses together, you're going to hear the clink of glass all over the floor, and that'll somewhat ruin the meal. We have a tweet from @Shelley Leahy. No, but why should we care about etiquette? Like, who the cares about which fork goes where? Why does it matter? They've put in block capitals. Clearly have strong opinions on this. Etiquette is important to everybody. If you are a user of Earth, then you need etiquette and manners. No one is exempt from that.
That is a good point. There isn't a user of Earth, yeah. We all indulge in or participate to some extent in societal etiquette, right? It's bad manners to sneeze all over the place in public transports, in the bus, in the train, in the middle of a crowd, in a queue or whatever. It's bad etiquette to listen to music too loud in public. You know, it's bad etiquette to get too touchy with someone you don't know when it comes to greetings and hugs and stuff like that. Then give it a second. Visiting someone's place. You're not going to barge in with your shoes and walk all over the place with your dusty, muddy shoes. You're going to leave them out in the entrance and wait until you're, you know, urged or like invited to take a seat. Would you like a glass of drink? It's good etiquette to offer a glass of drink to someone who brings you over to, who comes over to your house. I swear bringing a loudspeaker and blasting music in public spaces is like a Romanian tradition at this point. It exists here as well. People do it a lot here as well, especially depending on at what time of the day you take your Romanian people. There are a lot of Romanian people in Switzerland. I wonder who immigrated to Switzerland. Yeah. No, Swiss people do that as well. No, don't kid yourself.
Predominantly what I'm focusing on today is Western, British, American etiquette. At Droovy Modi 10 is saying, who even decides table etiquette? Like I'll keep the fork however I want without giving some secret message on whether I like the food or not.
That's fine. That's completely fine. You don't, like, the fork is, how you handle the fork is not what is put in question here. Like I was saying before, everybody participates in etiquette to a certain extent. Some do it more than others. There's no harm in doing it more than others. If William starts being condescending to the people who don't do that, like face to face, then we have a problem. William, don't do that. But also it's like, I don't think that there's a fine line in etiquette, table etiquette. It's like there's a few things that we most certainly all agree on. Do not fucking smack your teeth, smack your lips while you're eating. By God, please don't do that. But some people decide to leave it at that, and then that's it for table etiquette. Always has great pause frames. Yeah, I'm sorry, William, about that. I don't speak Forkish, but I want to learn it someday.
Okay, so there is some etiquette fake news that does the rounds on social media. There is a graphic showing the different positions to put your cutlery in based on whether you liked the food or not, whether you're ready for a second plate. It's a load of rubbish. The only positions you put your cutlery in when they're not being held in your hand is to indicate that you are resting or if you are finished. When we're resting, the cutlery goes like so.
Okay, I don't do that. I have the handles hanging off the side and the heads of the fork and the knife resting on the plate. You know, they're like this on the plate. That's how I do it when it's resting. Maybe sometimes in the plate the way he showed it. But same, that's what I do as well, you know, essentially.
When we're finished, in Britain, we would put the cutlery together, but in other parts of the world, that might be at a slight angle, and in France, the fork might be turned over. That is what the waiting staff are looking for.
See, that's what I do. Especially when I'm at a restaurant. Because at that point, the washing the dishes is not up to me. If it's up to me, then whenever, you know. Yeah, everyone does that. So people being like, oh, fucking William Hands and making a big deal out of this. No, like, it's essentially the same things that normal people, sorry, William. What's the word for it? Lay people, right? The average citizen. Frosty doesn't have force, but he does that. He'd do that. The layperson does a lot of these things as well. Just that William has a very flashy way of doing it, and there is an extent to which I would want to argue that maybe there is a hint of homophobia that jumps in the fray, but I haven't studied and observed the reactions to his videos enough to be able to say something about that. The only comments that he gets is people repeating the same meme from like 3 or 4 years ago of someone being, so what's the proper etiquette to rub one out under the table? Which, yeah, okay, we get it, right? But there's also some comments of people being like, what if I'm straight? And that is like, yeah, don't do that. That's homophobic. What are you talking about? I saw there was one guy who posted, what if I'm straight? And the first reply was like something like, someone said, it was a comeback in along the lines of like, I guess we'll never find out. Something like that. I guess we'll never find out what if you're straight. And the guy fucking lost it. He was in the replies. The thread went on for like 30, 40 comments of him replying, being like, I'm straight, dude. I get bitches all the time and stuff like that, you know? Which, got him, dude. Anyway, thank you, Wired, for this video. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge it earlier, but they have enough views. They don't have to worry about it. Shall we jump back into it? I'm supposed to play some Baldur's Gate. I've been yapping a lot before we played recently. I don't know if that's I don't know how bad for the economy this is. Should we play an ad? I don't have ads yet. As kind of a forewarning, kind of a heads up, I might set that up over the break. And then come January we'll have the whatchamacallit, the affiliate status on the channel. So we're gonna get some stickers. I'll work with the mod to see what kind of stickers would be fun to have. You can run ads during breaks. Yeah, exactly. And like also right now, since we're done with the yapping moment, I'd run a quick ad before we start playing. And then during the break, and then, you know, as soon as we're done with the game, like before the post-game yap session, and then one to wrap up the show. I'll run an ad when we're on this screen, you know, for those who want to support the channel all the way through, you know. But then obviously you can also bail at that moment if you don't want to watch the last ads. Well, who knows? I just like stretch it out as much as possible. All right. Yeah, hold up. B from Hive, are you still here? I really didn't. I'm so sorry. I forgot to answer your question. I would say that something like the Dark Elves or the Argonians are species in Skyrim that I'm very fond of. I like the Dark Elves and the Argonians quite a bit. I think they're pretty cool aesthetically. If I was ever to play in or run a D&D based a Skyrim based D&D campaign, I would definitely pick one of those species. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty neat visually. You love Tico Yap? Oh, Ravik does too. I appreciate you guys. This means a lot to me because it's like a solid percentage of the streams every time, you know? It's like 2 hours, I'd say an hour and a half, closer to an hour and a half now, but before that it was like something around like an hour. I would do half an hour of yapping, then we play, and then another half hour before we wrap the show up. So it's a lot, you know. But if you guys vibe with that, then obviously that's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. New song releasing called Tico Yap. That's what I do.
Detect an alien materials and a massive local energy mass in the 1000 megawatt range.
And then... is it this one?
The Aurora suffered catastrophic hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs
No.
detected in 100-meter range.
Oh, yeah.
Attention. Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
In the TJ clip, you can see the depth is 111 MW, which is short for megawatts. Wait, hold up. Is that true, ChatGPT? Is that true?
I'm
my
very
God.
interested by this run.
I'm very interested
Because
by this.
I'm finding so many
Right here.
backups for things I
111 megawatts. I was just playing. You're playing Sigma Boy. Correctly translated to a very understandable language. Yes, thank you. It's a universally understandable language. Someone in you should import the Frostish JSON file in the language files of Subnautica? Shamrock. Yes, I will do that. Let's play some Baldur's Gate first. Maybe playing this will motivate me again, being like, hell yeah, BG3 hype, let's get back into it. But right now, in all honesty, I've been dreading coming back to this. Sorry, did it glitch out? I've been dreading coming back to this. It's been a daunting prospect for me. I could quit BG3. It's just like we're so close to the end. We only have one act left. You know what I'm saying? Like almost there. I've already invested 14 streams into this. Might as well just like get through it. And it's not like I'm gonna have a terrible time. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'll be miserable the whole time. I'll have fun. It'll be, and I'll get the Tactician achievement. And yeah, being done with Act 2 is definitely... I should be more opine about this. You know what I mean?
Action, not reaction.
Oh yeah, she's out of here. Oh my god. They're just out of it. Okay, did we yap to you already?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and 2 more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Tangled with the Dead 3 before?
Extensively. Mind flayers, too. But I never dreamed of seeing gods and Illithids working in consort. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of 2 more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'll be glad to have you by my
Glad
side.
to be there.
Okay.
Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread.
You'll follow me everywhere. Cool. See you at
How
camp.
does it? With the Absolute's army gone, there's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing.
Okay.
Beyond that,
Thank you, Jaheira. Appreciate you. Oh boy. I thought she was never gonna shut up. I'm kidding. That was me. Let's watch the reunion because it's really nice.
Helen! Isabel! My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you. And my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me. That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo. I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness. And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
And she woke?
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right? I will be. And you? In this moment, I want for nothing.
Wow. Wokeism is the future. People invest in it now.
There you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is... Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father. May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later?
Did I hear you correctly before? Are you Ketheric Thorn's daughter?
I am. And I'm glad he's dead. But this is precisely what I want to speak to you about later. It'll keep. I promise.
Fine, I'll see you at camp.
Very good. We look forward to it. Now, you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words. Aelin! We'll see you later.
Hell yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
Dream in red.
Flaming fist?
You'd make a fine fist.
And he's gone? Refuses to elaborate.
Like it there.
That's funny.
Curse.
And Quartermaster Tally. Do you have anything for me?
Just tell me what you need.
Trade. Tico's a monkey. Trade. You, stuff, me. Maybe get this for Karlach. I know I said that already. Is that anything for Karlach? I don't think I'm going to be using her in combat. It's just that... Well, I guess if I absolutely want to use it... use her for the Gortash fight, then I might as well... You should do that on a stream of mine, say that line and then leave. Yeah, you'd make an excellent fist. Just... do not elaborate and just don't type anything for the rest. Yeah, Bia, I don't know if you heard my response because I never really replied to your question about the species of Skyrim. Did you hear when I answered earlier? I don't know if you had taken a break or whatnot. But I'll say it again real quick. Dark Elves and Argonian. I think that those are the neatest for me, you know, in terms of aesthetic and whatnot. I vibe with those. So there you go. Humanoid slaying, construct slaying. Alright, nice. Hell yeah. You like Argonians? Nice, yeah. Well, what would you say is your favorite? Kept playing them? That's what's up. That's what's up. What build would you usually go for? What's your preferred playstyle in Skyrim? And I guess it's not really a question of builds in Skyrim, just like, yeah.
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
Here I am. What do you want?
To talk about Wulbrin, of course.
What about him?
Wulbrin and the Iron Hand Gnomes are planning something dreadful in the city. They have rune powder, they have motive. We have to stop them.
A job like you're describing isn't easy. What makes you think they're serious?
Because they're a gaggle of vindictive crybabies with no sense of propriety.
Hell yeah.
That is to say, they gabbed about their plans like a geese, and I overheard them. Like a very devious goose.
It seems like we'll have our hands full in Baldur's Gate.
With the sword of justice in one hand and the shield of self-righteousness in the other, we most certainly will. To saving the city. And my fool of a friend.
Fool of a took.
The way is clear. The light has shown the way.
Okay.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
Enough lives have been lost. I don't want to send others to their deaths.
And if they died, would their deaths not count? But they need not die, for they would have you. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, too. Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need.
2 druids, by the way.
But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
I will seek more allies in the city.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Sensational.
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
West of the Lascar ruins. My god, Frosty, what are you talking about? Hold up, I'll get to you in a second. My casual playthrough, I did all kinds of stuff. I ended up having heavy armor with a one-handed sword and restoration magic in the other hand. That's what's up, that's cool. Started out with an axe and shield because I was imitating the lizard character from Soul Calibur a bit. I'm unfamiliar with that, you'll have to forgive me, but I get the picture. But then I switched to this sword because I like the extra speed, Eventually used restoration magic instead of shields. Also hoarded healing potions like crazy because of my magic. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Were you not interested in using destruction magic at all? Like flames and sparks and whatnot? Let's head here real quick. Yep. And then Frosty. The temporal omnipresence of speedrun.com moderators and verifiers is a non-negotiable axiom of the digital realm, a perpetual duty etched into the very fabric of the internet's ether. Should this sacred covenant of constant availability be breached and a single submitted run languished in a state of unverified limbo for even a nanosecond, the collective fury of the speedrunning community will ignite. This catastrophic failure would herald the end of the current epoch as we, the aggrieved masses, will rise in a glorious revolt, overthrowing the digital overlords and ushering a new age of instantaneous verification for all who tag. The 24th of August 2025, 12:21 p.m. It's a quote from WhoTag. Is it a quote from WhoTag or ChatGPT? Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Ask WhoTag if it's ChatGPT. I'm afraid I already know the answer.
Didn't you? What the fuck was he doing down there? Is all of this because of him?
Yes.
The tadpole, the absolute. How?
Oh, it's your code from your friends Google Gemini. Ah. There you go. Seems that he's a servant of Bane, as Catherick served Merkel. Who knows what powers he's gained since you knew him?
I'd never have protected a Baneite even a decade ago. I looked after that fucker with my life. I trusted him. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. And now he's looking to ruin the entire Sword Coast. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him.
Hell yeah. We'll do it together, whatever it takes.
He can't get away with what he's done. To me. To us. He won't get away with it.
The G in WhoTag stands for GPT, and the T in GPT stands for tag. Yeah, oh boy. Oh, she's back.
Leave me alone.
And then leave my camp. How about that? No, I'm kidding. Tadpole like the new vehicle in Subnautica 2. I'm so pissed that I got spoiled that. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw the official account for Subnautica saying like, oh, look at this new ship. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys, what are you doing? I was so upset about that.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the Gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
What do you know about Gortash and Orin?
Orin? I'd never heard tell of. But Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these Chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion we're about to know more than we'd like.
The Absolute's cult has Ravengard. Where will they take him?
Worm's Rock Fortress. All travelers to Baldur's Gate flow through it. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's army's on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
Okay. Thanks, Will. It was known for a while now. That's not the point. That's fine if it's known for a while. But the way you describe the old Steam screenshots, that sounds like a pretty obscure thing. I'm not going to go out of my way to go check out the old Steam screenshot for a game that's not come out yet. That's absurd. The issue is that they uploaded very openly and without care to, like, with evidently little care. It really has the mark of a company that doesn't care. That's just like releasing stuff from their game willy-nilly like that. The trailers show it. Yeah, but if you don't watch the trailer, you don't see them. That's the entire point I'm making. What if people don't want to see that? What if people are in the case that they don't want to be spoiled anything from the game, especially from the devs? That's the insane notion. Like, there's no reasoning behind that. There's no reasoning behind spoiling stuff, especially from your own game. But also, like, just scrolling on YouTube and it's like full thumbnail. The picture of the next sea moth. Like, that sucks, dude. That's so stupid. Like, some devs really just don't give a fuck. And it's so heartbreaking. Okay. Do I need to rest?
There you are.
Yeah.
I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer.
Step closer.
Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and return to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One.
I've done some things I'm not proud of, but I'm proud of this, proud of us.
We are a powerful party indeed. Faerun itself trembles at our touch. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it.
There's still a great deal about you I don't know.
Pray, ask, and I will tell.
Are you really Selûne's daughter?
Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb.
Nice. Would your mother be willing to aid us in the fight against the Dead Three?
Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
How'd you come to be trapped in Shadowfell?
Ketheric Thorm. Father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed,
Murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live!
Leave.
I can't believe it.
No.
I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father. I heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
You and Aelin seem to have a lot of history. What happened?
A great deal. But still, some of the details elude me. Ketheric Thorm was my father. He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was everything to me, all my life. When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, we were elated. Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden herself. Tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
Certainly. There's magic in the look.
That's exactly it. And I tell you, I took one look at her and I just knew. She was it. Lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, certainly. But I suppose loving Aelin felt the same as loving myself. It was natural. Then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black. Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows. And then my father's face. So changed. So hideously warped.
Did he shout boo? He'd become the chosen of Merkel.
I didn't know that then. But I could see the change in him. He told me we'd be together now. Said that Aelin was dead. I couldn't speak. Could only run. I found last light within the shadows. Made a shelter there. Prayed my father wouldn't find me.
He just had to cross the river and
I'd
find...
pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source of the horrors plaguing this land. My home. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
Understandable.
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I have nothing to fear. Except for Aelin. She needs healing. Rest. I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship.
No.
I hope we won't intrude on your hospitality too long. But I'm grateful for a safe place to... well... just to be.
Cool beans, man. Oh yeah, wait.
You wanted something?
I'm here for you if you need me. I thought you might have needed reminding after everything.
Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now. But you're sweet to keep me in your thoughts.
No. Okay.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past. Being chased by wolves. I told no one about that.
Except me?
Almost no one.
Ah.
But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shah's...
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl.
Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed.
Open your mind to that sensation.
Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Oh my god.
What? Who was that man?
I hate that so
You
much,
already
dude.
know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman. One who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
I'll help.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed.
Observe silently. Ah, the Spirit Knight, I thought it was cast into the Shadowfell.
I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shar's umbral domain. Shar is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shar calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shar torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Nice. Who has it? Is it in Shadowheart's inventory? Yes. Yeah. Wait. How useful is this on Lae'zel? 820. No. No, the bonuses we get on Halberd of Vigilance is just too good. But how good is this compared to Lathander? It's better damage. Gain advantage on wisdom saving throws and perception checks. Dark vision, moonbeam, and moonmote. What is moonmote? Illuminate an area around you with wisps of moonlight that make movement difficult for enemies and bolster your allies' damage. Once per long rest. Boo! Boring! God forbid they make fun stuff in Dungeons and Dragons that isn't fucking tied to long and short rests. I don't know how else you would be able to do that. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do rules for blah blah blahs, whatever. Do we have enough for a long rest? I sure hope so.
Where am I?
What's going on?
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
She's back. I nearly did something terrible to you once. I'm afraid I won't be able to stop myself next time.
I've seen your resolve. Whatever is trying to control you, you're stronger.
I want to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
May I have a kiss? Oh. How are you?
Relieved, terrified, sick to my stomach. I can't keep my feelings straight ever since I spared Nightsong, defied Shah. I don't know what comes next, but at least I have you by my side.
I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through.
Oh.
I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
Hell yeah. Hell freaking yeah, man.
With haste.
We made it. Oh, she wants to yap now.
I've been lied to. My whole life. And I was gullible enough to just believe it. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied to me.
Whatever you must do, I will be by your side.
Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'll be entering a nest of vipers. I couldn't bear to lose you. Not after everything. We'd better press on for now, and hope we're ready when the moment comes. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to.
And what's that?
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
I wonder what that is. Alright, leave camp. Boom. Kithia. Akio. Nice. I think it's this way. Oh, I'm a bit nervous though. I was getting my ass served to me. handed to me. Blah blah blah. Uh-huh.
Something over there.
Ooh, thank you, Lazel. Everyone else failed at it. Okay. Uh-oh. Anything inside? Multiple tabs open. Okay, and then Gale.
I applaud your taste.
I applaud your taste. Very
Keep it
nice.
together.
Very happy about Gale. Love Gale a lot. Smoke powder barrel. Maybe I don't want to blow that up, but... Oh, what the hell, of course I do. Who you kidding? Alright, everyone step back.
Elminster's not around,
So might as well. Are we gonna die from that? Almost. That was a lot of wine in there. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Gale and Lazel. I pressed the wrong button. No.
Time to get going. I can do better. I must. Need to find a way forward.
Okay.
Softer than a whisper.
Just that they inflict fear state on us, and that's obviously a very, very bad thing. Is there a better angle? Can I reach this one? No. Okay, maybe I can get up there with Tico. Maybe down there.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Yeah, let me get... Wow.
Never wanted the easy path.
ASMR gameplay? Yeah, you like those? Let's see what's hiding there. I love these moments so much. Gale, the wizard... I don't know how familiar you are with this game, B from Hive. I don't want to start mansplaining. No, we're good. Gale... If you have him interact with stuff, he will sometimes say, "I'm a wizard, not a cat burglar." Which I think is very nice. I think it's super sweet.
With every breath, a purpose.
With every breath, a purpose.
Cloak and dagger, my favorite.
Cloak and dagger, my favorite. That's awesome, man.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
Those claws look deadly. Best be on my guard.
Maybe I want to stay invisible. Okay, what can Gale do? So much health too. Saved. God damn it. Uh-oh. Let me bless everyone. Too far? Are you kidding me? Okay, what if I get here? Yeah, just. That's cool. Mm-hmm.
One day I'll catch a break.
Let me try and clear this one out. Rolled a 31. That's crazy. Oh, nice. I'm gonna get cleric spells. Nice. It's not a lot of damage, but it's pretty cool. Can I kill one? Probably not, right? Wait, do I have... I do not. 42. Can I... Cunning action disengage?
Need to find a way forward.
65, I don't really like that. Cool. Nice. That means I get Underdog's Bravery. I still have 55% with that? That's crazy, dude. Should I take the L or what? No, I'll long rest soon enough.
Let's light them up.
Love that.
Breathe deep.
Oh,
and
too
move.
far? I think it's too far. Damn it. Oh. Come on. Target outside normal range. Am I gonna have to do this? Oh. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Kill it.
I am fury. I am death. This is your end.
Very good.
Open
This
up.
went pretty smoothly for me.
Should mind my step.
I'm happy about that.
A shrine to Seluna. I might have sneered at this once, or tried to destroy it.
I believe that's called growth, Shadowheart.
Oh. Hidden amidst columns detailing the income and expenditure of a tavern is an aside. Written in tiny urgent handwriting. I've concealed the sacred relics of our revered goddess in the darkest corner of this place. Morfred, my loyal brother, seeks to forge a network of allies to stand against the oppressive reign of Catherick Thorm. Sadly, fear has gripped the hearts of many, turning them away from our cause. I cannot really blame them, for trepidation fills my soul as well. But I must put aside my own fears and reunite with Morfred in the bowels of the Masons' Guild. Together we shall preserve what we can of the Moon Maiden's light, and hope that the banners of the faithful soon rise against that treacherous dog Thorm. A Thorm in everyone's backside. Okay, whatever.
Seluna idol, really? Are you in need of a paperweight?
Oh, I'm encumbered. That's so embarrassing.
That will fit in my pack.
Oh. These can go in camp supply pack. Boom. I'm no longer encumbered. Yeah, that's fine. Nice.
With a flick of the wrist.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Wait.
Keep low and quiet.
I already have two rings on. I guess I can remove the Whispering Promise. Might have overstayed its...
Have I been this way before?
No, you have not.
Something good here, I hope.
Huh.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Long way from Waterdeep.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
How much farther can I go?
Ouch. Yeah, that was not smart.
Can't keep me out.
32. Alright. Well, there you have it, people.
Here goes nothing.
And I think that's it for Act 2. Oh no, we still have that one more thing to do. Also, I completely forgot to do this central town thing here. Let's go check it out real quick. I forget how you're supposed to do it. I have a vague memory, I should say, of how to do it.
Was that a click I heard? There's something about these plaques.
Okay. Our Lady of Loss is in this order.
I wonder what that did.
The curse has no effect here. What is this place?
A Sharon Sanctuary. But we're not gonna play with it. I guess maybe we will.
Are you bold of heart and sharp of tongue? Can you turn any and all to the Dark Lady's cause?
Of course, need you even say it? Nice.
Confidence surges through you. You feel like there is nothing you can't do, no one you can't win over. The statue seems to agree and approve.
Cool. I think I need to win all three of them for that gate to open.
Do you think yourself wise enough to be granted Shah's blessing?
Feel like a veritable sage after all you've experienced of late. Nice. Critical success.
A warm swell rises through you. Acceptance. You are worthy.
Sensational. And finally, is it strength?
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect?
Uh-oh. clutch.
You feel a small pulse of energy race up your spine, and a strange sensation of acceptance.
Should have given that to Gale. Sorry, eh?
An altar to Shah. It appears to seek prey and a blood offering. Your blood.
Take up the dagger, recite Shah's dogma, and cut your arm. Right in front of Shadowheart, that's mean.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
You and me both. At this point, it's crazy. Alright, let's get a move on. Let's get to Act 3. Hello? Camera, please. Man, person, camera, TV. Yeah, this way.
The road to Baldur's Gate is up ahead. No turning back once we start down that road.
And then, let me just come on this way. Huh. God, I can't see shit. Okay, and then no. As long as Baldur's Gate is free, gotta do what you gotta do, man. Oh, no. Alright, I'm scared about this now. But maybe it should be fine.
Well, Wargaz failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Oh, ready to parry? Come on. Oh! God, I fucking hate this game, dude. This is why I don't want to do this. I hate, like, what was the percentage? The success percentage? Ugh.
Talk to me.
That's so much damage, it's ridiculous. Nice. Uh-oh.
For a wizard in need.
Ah, don't miss again. I'm so pissed, dude. I know my odds weren't good there, but pisses me off, dude. And this fucking ready to parry shit, man. You gotta be kidding me.
My path be true.
Mistra Rill.
Can't afford to let up.
Okay. I should have healed Gale. Oh, they killed Gale? Come on, dude. That's so fucking bullshit. Oh, yeah. This is so fucking lame. Where are they going? Stop going away. They're getting in incredibly improbable spaces. Alright. If you... My god. And he's still ready to parry, so... Okay, at least he fucking dies. Jesus Christ.
Swift and lethal. Can't give up.
Okay.
Got to press on.
Can I do something like this? Mm-hmm. Nice. If I can afford to ignore the other lady, that'd be great. The one right there in the corner. Hello, Rabbik. How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Was that 2? What's Form of Dread? Did you get immunity to piercing damage? Okay.
Time to strike. Let's finish this. On I go.
Let's try this again. Oh, there's still one. I thought the laser had killed him. They are exhausting me, dude. They're gonna run across the entire fucking map.
Taste my fury.
Please die. Oh, I can't fucking stand this shit.
All that matters. Light on my feet.
And he doesn't die from that. He has 1 HP left. Are you kidding me? Please die.
Need to stay focused.
Dude, you gotta stop going all over the fucking place. What is the matter with you? Ugh. It's so exhausting, dude. Alright, get her ass. I guess I lose my... yeah, whatever. Solid.
Need to act fast. Got to move. Take two.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
Jesus, if he had killed her again, I would have been so fucking pissed. Get her ass, come on.
Don't waste a step.
The Quan have alerted us to the hunters.
It is as we knew. My people have turned their blades against us. They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate.
Oh.
Death.
Nice.
What's in here?
It said spiritual weapon disappeared in the bottom left part of the screen. I read Shadowheart disappeared and I was like, oh my god, no, don't do that. I really need to get a better weapon. I've been using this for too long. Harold. Harold? The cows are outside. There's a cow farm. We'll find some cows outside. Can cast Mage Hand as a bonus action. I'm lazy now. Oh. Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. Is that a Outer Wilds reference? Take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe by order of your queen. Alright, let's get Gale back on his feet. Shadowheart has a spell for that. Let me use that. Yeah, they killed Gale, man. That sucks.
Take your... I cannot die. Please help me.
Yeah.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
Alright, let's level up now. Give me a sec. I'm gonna go check the build real quick. There we go. Level 10. Okay, let me check. Yeah, okay. At this point, they recommend yet another multi-class. Where is it? In fighter. Which I like. Obviously this one, because the rest isn't really pertinent for us. Rawls ranged. We're not using a shield. And boom. And then we'll get Action Surge next level. Okay. Is there any point to keep going fighter? Isn't fighter kind of a little less useful at later levels? Have we exhausted its use? No, I guess the whatchamacallem superiority die to 1d10 dice, sorry. It's not too bad. Multiple maneuvers though? What more do I need? I mean, this is... I like this. Giving attack roll against the target. Advantage on the attack roll against the target. Is rally really useful this late? 8 temporary hit points? I feel like that's kind of useless at level 10. Maybe I can't I can't be a chooser right about now. Yeah, okay. Again, this sounds funny. If I can remember to use it. Maybe this one is good. Is this good? I haven't tried it since the new patch. Oh, what is concentration? God damn it. Too many concentration spells. Let me... Oh, it's a concentration spell again. Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. I guess I won't be using any of these. Which one sounds funniest? Insect Plague sounds funny. A swarm of locusts. That's Rabik's thing. I think. No. What did I remove? God fucking damn it. Was it Create Water? Okay, we're good. Yeah, let's try Insect Plague at some point. Love is in the air. Wrong. Swarm of locusts. Exactly. Alright, Gale, my boy. Grasp of Evocation magic has tightened, and you can add your intelligence modifier to damage rolls with any evocation spells. Minor illusion. At this point, I'm just going off of vibes, people. I'm not playing very optimally. Maybe I should. Yeah. Are those Gale's Steam achievements? Which one are you talking about? Sorry. These spells here? What is that in reference to? Sorry. Minor illusion? All the spells? Wait, here? Yeah. Yeah, the list of symbols, yeah. They did get quite creative with the spell icons and everything. But yes, these are all his Steam achievements. Oh. Alright, yeah, we're good.
Have a lot on my mind.
And
well,
in it. So we finished the Shadow Cursed Lands. How about that? How about them apples? Maybe. There's a small bit right here we didn't look into. It's probably not a very powerful game-breaking item down there.
The Shadow Curse will soon be forgotten. Thanks to us.
Nice.
The Absolute's armies are on the march. And Baldur's Gate is their target.
Do we still see the armies? No, they moved on. Alright. Let's get it.
The curse has been lifted. The land's cleansed of the shadows. Kethric's reign of living death is over. Your courage has been tested, and in this at least, you have triumphed.
Oh. Oh, I missed the Underdark so bad, dude. Act 1, Underdark. When they were still bothered with, you know, putting in an effort for their game. I'm being mean. I take that back.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir. Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
My prodigal bloodkin is among them.
They live?
Barely. I made mince of their ugly mind matter. And if they dare return, I will strip out their offal.
Yeah, I don't like Oren. I think she's a poorly written character. It gives off the energy of like someone's been told like you write a character that's like a crazy bloodthirsty maniac, and this is what they came up with. And it's the first time they're writing a character, you know what I'm saying? It's the first thought that comes to people's mind when you know, prompted with writing a character that's a blood crazy maniac, you know what I'm saying?
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Oh my god, is that Baldur's Gate? What do you think about adding a Subnautica all spells category? Do you know any Subnautica spells? What is a spell in Subnautica? I guess any tech stuff? If you want to argue that technology is magic? I'm not creative enough for that. A spell like the Unspoiling spell? Which you can use on the fish? No way, is that a thing? Oh, the cooking stuff, yeah. With the salt. Yes, assault the fish to make them not spoil, yeah. Yeah, regarding my point about Oren, I want to hasten to remind people, I cannot remember where I read it, but there was this story about an employee over at From Software working on Elden Ring, who was telling the story about how he was tasked with writing an undead dragon, right? Designing, sorry, an undead dragon. Oh yeah, stasis rifle is a spell. The stasis rifle is technically a spell, probably. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we should brainstorm that a bit more. Anyway, that employee was tasked with designing an undead dragon, and like his first draft was like, you know, a pustulant beast with like worms oozing out of every orifices. Shards of flesh just hanging everywhere. Presented to Miyazaki and was like, no, that's too disgusting. That's way too far. No, you're thinking too simply when it comes to like an undead creature. Just think of it as think of it as a creature that's fallen from great nobility, something along those lines. I think he said that was the words that he somewhat used. And yeah, like going to the most obvious thing in fiction, going to the most obvious thing every time. It's especially with like a game like Baldur's Gate 3, you already had the two precedent ones that established a lot of things, and now it feels like they kind of went the cheap route with Orin specifically. Gortash is fine. He's like this, oh, I'm a noble man, so I talk like this, and I'm a blah blah blah. No. It's also kind of lame. I guess Catherick is like, it's just Catherick is funny because he's voiced by J.K. Simmons, and I'm still blown away how J.K. Simmons was involved in this project. Cha-ching, I guess. Yeah. Just added two more spells from this. Hell yeah. I can't wait to run it.
They should all be running.
Alright, settle down, Dark Urge. Dirge. No, now close the door. The plant fertilization spell you can cast by sleeping in a bed. Yeah.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Oh. Talk about our relationship.
Of course.
How are you?
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise.
I want to talk about what happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind? No notes.
Okay.
Considering all we've been through.
Oh, Jen English. Love that person. Don't think the run would be long enough to cast sleeping spell, since you can only sleep after Aurora explodes. Is that a fact? Oh, I crashed the game. We need to pin this. I'm lazy to scroll up all the way every time.
Attention. Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
Really, I love the way she says Aurora. It's silly, but I love it.
Taken from the light to be raised in darkness. The truth is finally dawning. Shadowheart can follow its light, or she can retreat back into dusk.
Radiation cleansing spell. Repair dark matter drive core. Yeah. And you can do that pretty much at the beginning, no? Oh, I guess you gotta wait until it explodes, actually.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Yes. What does Gale have to say about that? Actually...
Poor Shadowheart. She's been jerked around so much. I want to believe the gods keep this world balanced, but sometimes I wonder.
You got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Like I got something back. Something I've wanted for a really long time. When I touched you, I felt like a real person. My heart was racing, but I didn't hurt you. I don't have to be afraid of myself anymore. I don't have to hold back. Not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Dammon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
Touch! Touch everything! Touch everyone that'll let me. Shake hands, dance a waltz, maybe even kiss a face or two if I find a good candidate. The world's my funhouse.
I'm very glad you got what you wanted.
Me too, soldier. Gods, me too. For every knock we take, I feel like I get a little treat just to keep me going.
Leave. I don't want to talk to you. Please leave my camp. Hello.
At least Shadowheart is armed with the truth now. May its keen edge draw forth whatever vengeance she desires.
Okay, nerd. No, I'm kidding. Oh god, I don't want to deal with him. I'm so sorry, but really, like...
The gate is closed. As is Cazador.
Who?
And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
We'll kill him no matter what.
To tell you the truth, I don't know whether we can defeat Cazador. Not unless we can figure out more about what he's plotting. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
You're such a handful. Oh, I'm kidding. We'll look for them.
Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey.
Mm-hmm.
We should get to them first.
Yes. Sarah is the character with the most voice lines. There was a stat that came out recently. I forgot who posted it. Was it Dextro Gaming? Can't remember. In any which case, it's crazy. Bright Rock's banishment spell. You can cast Bright Rocks to the depths of the bioreactor. I like that. Can you put the egg? Oh, the egg line for Lae'zel? Is that what you're talking about? She has an egg on her. Or like the eggs from Subnautica. Is that what you were talking about? The Bright Rock's egg. Yeah, what kind of fish is Bright Rocks already? A sleazy fish, am I right? The worst kind of fish? Oh, the cuttlefish, okay. Stasis spell, use stasis rifle and fish or something. Radiation cleansing spell, repair drive car. Flotation spell, use air bladder. Unspoiling spell, cure a fish. Foam spell, put out fire with extinguisher. Propulsion spell. You spelled propulsion incorrectly. Hutak, show him how you're supposed to write propulsion. Use a propulsion cannon to shoot something. Vortex spell. Shoot a vortex torpedo. Gas spell. Shoot a gas torpedo. Warping spell. Get warped by a warper. That's good. Propulsion. Teleportation spell. Teleport in the portal. Revival spell. Respawn after dying. Yeah. Well, I guess. But then this category is null in hardcore. You know? Oh, yeah. I kind of want to take a break right now. We've been gone on for a while. Take the shot. Imagine if Sean ranked the D&D races. Yeah. He would call Will the most racially charged character of Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, he'd say like something so inappropriate. Like he would call... He would, instead of putting dwarves, he would put, you know, the M word. I don't feel exactly comfortable saying it, but I'm not gonna spell it out for you guys either. But the mean way of calling a short person, yeah. Yeah, maybe Sean isn't the hero we deserve, but it's the one we need. Mid-gadgets. Exactly. The mid-gadgets. I've never heard that before. That's crazy. Honestly, I'd want to play some Skyrim on stream at some point. Maybe sometime down the line. The only context in which I would want to play Skyrim is like modded Skyrim. You know what I'm saying? But there's two issues there. The mod list I wanted to play with, every time I install it, I run into so many issues. I just cannot make it run properly. And the other issue is, okay, so let's say I don't install the mod list and I make a list myself. I do not have the brain power to create a mod list for myself. Even if it's like 100 mods or whatever. Oh, the fucking work of research that you gotta go through every single mods on Nexus. And what if there's one that's good, but there's an alternate version of the mod that exists created by another someone that is like infinitely better and more tailored for what I want. My god, it will be the mining meme all over, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the clock is ticking. I'm gonna die soon. And yeah, we won't have a lot of that left. Mod potion, delete all mods ever. Are the Subnautica mods good? I stalked Hootag's profile, YouTube page, sorry. At some point I saw that she did like a platforming sequence on Subnautica. Do you know what I'm talking about, Hootag? You had a video where you made platforming in Subnautica. Huh? I didn't watch it because it was late last night. Oh, she's BRB. Okay, alright. Well, never mind. Let's just ignore I said anything. We'll move on. Because I'm gonna take a break. You guys should go get yourself some... Frosty, are you guys playing Subnautica right now? Are you all on a call playing Subnautica? We're just chilling. That's a beautiful thing. Not playing Subnautica. You're running Minecraft. That's what's up. Yeah. TJ is on below zero. He's very is he very interested in his current run? Get yourself some snacks, get yourself some water. We will be right back. We're back.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full.
Thank you,
The
guys.
Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
All I want is to be free of this parasite. I will do what is necessary to make that happen. I will free everyone of this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. I just don't like the latter half of this sentence, but...
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join!
We're under attack.
Oop.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Where is the portal? Over there? Can I Misty Step?
Should get started.
Does everyone come with me? Oh yeah, fantastic.
That orb is about to erupt!
Yep.
Guardian. I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, can I Dread Ambusher hide?
This calls for careful footwork.
Okay. And then
Whatever comes,
I'm ready.
Shadow Heart. Lae'zel.
Eager for battle.
And Gale.
Have the magic touch.
Okay.
Swift and lethal.
Where do I go from here?
Very nice. Get her ass.
You will be cleansed.
One can't always be a gentleman.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Keep going.
Okay. Weave moss.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Yeah, chill. Jesus Christ. You'll be fine until I get there.
It's not over.
Yeah.
Come to the skull.
Dun, 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 dun.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Geek abomination! By the one true sky. What is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams.
And here is the plot twist that basically ruins this game for me. What a stupid fucking... Because, like, this... Oh, boy. I don't believe you're a mind flayer.
I am the reason you are free. We are more alike than you want to admit. Look past it. I know you don't want to, but you must. Now, help
Cthulhu? Yeah. How do I help?
the god. Destroy the god.
Okay.
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not!
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Lae'zel. Fight with me for your own survival. Together.
Oh, I deal no damage to them. That's scary.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Into the bloody fray.
%70% and you miss? Come on, dude. That's such bullshit.
With ease.
There's so many of them too. Come on.
On my way.
Oh no, Gale. He's gonna fall off the edge. Solid. If any enemy Pokemon had these odds, they probably wouldn't miss. Yeah, for real. If you got once hit with Hypnosis like 3 or 4 times in a row, that's bullshit, man. The attack that's supposed to have like 55% chance of hitting. The way I've learned from Nuzlocking all these years, a very amateur Nuzlocking, I never really tried to like lock in and learn optimal strats. But if one of your attacks has 95 accuracy, that means it has 50 accuracy.
Taste my fury.
And then, wait, can I should have done this. 58%? That's crazy.
Wow, so much for peace.
Oh.
Right. Time to skulk about.
Miss. This is so fucking bullshit, dude. I'm so pissed. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Nice. Yeah, I gotta remove Great Weapon Master all in. It's been so bad for me this entire run. I'm gonna miss both of these attacks? No.
Save me.
Gale is dead again? I'm just gonna revivify because
Take you.
I can't die. Please help me.
Take you.
Don't hit me. Oh, nice. Double miss, okay.
I must regain control of the Githyanki prince.
Dumbass.
Can't even catch my breath.
Oh, but 55% hits, okay.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer, yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene. To owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
I prefer the other version of you.
You grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. I was someone once. Someone just like you.
I'll find someone like you.
An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals, unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed, and they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while.
How did he communicate with them?
Until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
How'd you end up here?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prison. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki, and find allies in the outer world. You.
Okay. Who is it in the sphere?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Skvar! You must return him to his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
What happens if we free him?
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him. And in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion. A pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched Illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Illithid. A sworn enemy, just like me.
I'm nothing like you.
Denial will change nothing.
Denial is a river in
already
Egypt.
benefited from that tadpole of yours. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elden Ring, I too wailed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
I'm trying to avoid becoming a Mind Flayer. I thought you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elden Ring if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
If Larian had any balls, at this point in the game he could have been like, no, I'm gonna kill you. And then earlier when you had recruited a Meluum, you could have put him in this step. Or like, if you want to make it an extra challenge, still have you go to the Iron Prison, save a Meluum there, come and confront the Emperor, being like, nuh-uh, kill the Emperor and let the Meluum take his stead, and then continue the game as normal, but then that's the reward you get for never consuming a parasite in the entire game. But evidently we know what Larian lacks of. If you can evolve me, why can't you stop Ceramorphosis altogether?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an Illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
No, no way.
I understand. Let us hope then that your present self will is sufficient to deal with 3 gods of death and a giant magically enhanced elder brain. But in case you change your mind...
Crush it under your heel. That should have been the dialogue option.
Use it when you're ready to evolve. You or your allies. It has vitality enough for you all. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
Again, that's the illusion of playing a game that pretends to give you choices, but ultimately leads down to like 2 endings with a few variations, 3 if you decide to play the Dark Urge. But then it's the control option, but with a different cutscene at the end. Time to use it on Gale so he stops getting bullied by the enemies. Yeah. No, that's just because I'm not good at this game. But yeah, poor Gale.
I'm sure you're perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now.
Okay.
Out of here, quickly! We'll speak after.
Save your thoughts for later.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
The orb hums with cerebral magic, permeable, but impenetrable. Within it, a Githyanki print.
Okay.
Should get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just what I need.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
I love Lezal,
It is
man.
not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
The blood of the mother, who is he exactly?
Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
157, get real. Get real, dude. This is so unserious. Someone genuinely wrote that and was like, yeah, we'll roll with that. Vlaakith 157. I feel like it was a placeholder and they forgot to change it. Then Dev Wild was reading it and was like, Vlaakith 157? And then the writers in the room were like, oh shit, we forgot to change that. Now let's just roll with it. Yeah, that's it. It's Vlaakith 157. Okay, I mean, I'm getting paid regardless. No, I'm kidding. I know Deborah Wild was very involved in this project, so I take that back. But XX Vlaakith 157XX. Exactly. This is a fucking COD gamer tag. 157, that's a lot of Vlaakiths.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant illithid. Should Orpheus go free, He would tear Vlakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
What happens now?
We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the key to freeing Orpheus from his prison.
Literally easier said than
Every
done.
word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir. If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
Okay. The Emperor's astral touch tadpole promises exceptional power.
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
It's fine, you don't need to use it.
I know. And I won't.
I won't either. And yet the game doesn't reward you for that. Whatever. Will Orpheus offer you a blue and red pill? Yeah, more like 2 brown pills, because the options you get with Orpheus are so, miserably shit. But whatever. But yes, essentially you're gonna get a blue pill, red pill option with Orpheus.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though
God,
I've
she's
seen
so
it with
pretty,
my own
man.
eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now.
So beautiful.
I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior.
It's just
Imprisonment
polygons.
is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
A kiss. I think the special tadpole the Emperor offered will increase our chances of success.
More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with those illithid powers before. What makes you think I'd want to jump into an even deeper hole? You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
I won't try to change your mind. And Gale? Oh yeah, everyone else is gone. I think he's down to take the...
Whew, quite the rug pull, eh? A mind flayer
A
manipulating
mind
us this
flayer.
whole time. Such creatures are not to be trusted as a general rule, though this one does appear to have had a significant hand in our survival up to this point. At best, an ally whose motivations remain shrouded in deceit. We should be wary of what such an alliance may cost us. I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself, so I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
Let's talk about something else. Let's go sleep. We'll have a beautiful surprise waiting for us in the morning. This one. Oh, I was hiding it, sorry. Two Mimirs. There she is. Wow. Wow.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does.
God damn.
Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Want to talk about our relationship?
Of course.
May I have a kiss?
Just the one?
Oh. They're in love. Fuck the war. Oh. That's beautiful, man. Wokeism will save the day, people. May I have a kiss? Okay. How are you?
Not sure what to feel.
Oh yeah, she said that already.
My parents are alive.
Let me check the other options. Hold up.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
You can speak for yourself.
Of course.
How are you faring?
Not sure what to feel.
Okay. Right.
My parents.
Just says the same thing.
Why, hello, lover.
Doll.
That sounded more debonair in my
Debonair.
head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
A kiss.
Of course.
Boom. I mean, you never had a relationship quite like this one, have you?
Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Okay. And we leave. Oh, wait. Scratch has something for me. He's gone. It's just one item. Oh, yeah, wait, no. Does he have a bag in his mouth, or is it to tell us about his, Yeah, let me... Don't want people to get
Dog
the
is
wrong...
unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
We got there. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me.
A torch?
All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Good boy. Pet him. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Weird camera angle.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor, and Karlach doesn't blink.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm over encumbered because of the torch? I guess encumbered, period.
No traps, please.
Oh. We're good. Alright. Leave camp.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
She was saying something. Why did we have to listen to his dumbass voice?
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
I wanted the easy path.
Lae'zel is not coming. Interesting.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started.
You mentioned shard followers might be watching for us. You think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Expecting a warm reception?
If by warm you perhaps mean a flaming arrow, I doubt they'll attack in public. No, I expect they'll point me in the right direction so I can face my reckoning away from prying eyes.
What should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Civilization beckons at last. It's no water deep, but
I love Tim
Baldur's
down
Gate is a
here.
respectable runner-up. Or at least a close third.
She's looking at me. I love her.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting.
You think the egg is doing well?
The egg grows ever warmer, the hum of life within it louder. It may yet hatch, though not soon by my estimation. In its heat lives stimulation, and in its throbbing, exhilaration. An effigy of Githyanki future, incubated inside a fragile shell.
You're getting attached, and I start calling you Mommy Lays Hell? I'd do that in any which case.
Only if you want me to roast you over a campfire, using my blade as a spit. But it is true that I feel some manner of responsibility for
She's
this
giddy.
unhatched whelp. After we free Orpheus, we can revisit the matter. If the egg hatches beforehand, well, we will shield it from the Lich Queen's zealots. Whatever may come, I will not let Vlaakith poison the fledgling with lies.
We should keep it in camp, away from danger.
A camp once visited by a scheming devil is no safe haven for the unhatched. It has afforded us as much disquiet as it has rest. Leave the egg with me. There's no need for further discussion.
Okay. We're gonna wrap it up here. Did I unlock Rivington? Yeah. Oh my god.
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
I feel bad for saying oh my god. Tell me where she went, little one. I can try tracking her down.
She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
I think your mum will be gone for a while. Maybe best find somewhere safe to stay.
It does get quite cold out here. I'll have another look for her first. Thanks a lot.
Imagine if I pressed load game instead. Yep. Did it work? Yes. Oh, Act 3. I'm scared. It's gonna be so long. I saw the playtime was 55 hours. It's gonna take us 55 more to finish the game now. Because Act 3 is just so fucking long, dude. But it's fine. At least we'll have some content to go through. Well, there you have it. Baldur's Gate 3 Act 2 finished and Act 3 on the way. Kind of misled you guys with the title there. On Twitch I put stepping into Act 3, which is kind of technically correct, but we spend more time in Act 2 than in Act 3. Should have put wrapping up Act 2, but I think I did that already last time. Whatever. And if I played my cards right, we'll get the Leave No One Behind achievement. Save every tiefling refugees you can throughout the game in a single playthrough. So, hopefully, maybe. Well, there you go. I don't think I have much left for you guys. Is there anything else we want to do? No. ChatGPT, what should we do now? Should we watch it? It's right here in my recommendations. You can watch it again.
Okay, middle.
No, we're not going to do that. Watch some more news. Is Frosty still here? He said he wanted us to watch the Shody. Are you familiar? Shody, Cody's Shody. Mayhaps. I like Cody. I think he's funny and very insightful in many instances. There's one bit he does in his video about Ben Shapiro, which fries me every single time. But yeah, I couldn't find it to save my life. Whatevs. Yeah, should we bail? I don't think I don't think I have anything else left for you guys. We'll be back tomorrow, I think, for some more Baldur's Gate. I really don't want to though. I want to do other things. But also we need to finish this. I started, might as well finish it. I want to play some Sekiro as well. How many days left until the 18th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5 days. Can I finish Baldur's Gate 3 in 5 days? If it's Baldur's Gate title... Oh, if it's Baldur's Gate title, should be Balding the Gate. Like my hair. Anyway, yes, I'll change for the last stream. I'll say we are finally balding the gate. Alright, hold on. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I still have some way to go, but I've been reading this recently. This is the Penguin's Classic Deluxe Edition of Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. It's a... What is it indeed? It's a crime novel. That's as best as I can explain it. It's philosophical too. It was the story of, what's his name? Raskolnikov. And it's crazy. It's an amazing read. I'm not smart enough to understand most of it, but it's very, very enjoyable. It at least makes me feel smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hold up. Yeah. Rodion Romanovich Raskolnikov. Oh, he's 23 years old. That's crazy. I'd put him at like 26 or something like that. But he is a university student, so it makes sense. But yeah, it's a great read, and I have like this much left. I read all this, and I have this much left, so I still have a long ways to go. It's fine. But anyway, all that to say, I saw this clip the other day. It made me laugh so hard.
Oh, I see you're reading Tolstoy's Anna Karenina.
Yes, do you mind?
No. I just didn't expect to meet you in a cafe with Tolstoy, that's all. Quite a surprise. I didn't know you cared for high literature.
There are many things you don't know about me, Mr. Kralik.
Uh-huh. Have you read Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky?
No, I haven't.
I have. There are many things you don't know about me, Miss Novak.
Oh, anyway, it's silly. Have you read Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky? No, I haven't. I have. Oh, anyway, all right. Yeah, man. Treat yourselves to something nice. You deserve it. Thank you so much for hanging out, people. I appreciate the company and the laughs and the goofs and everything. I hope you guys had a good time. The end of Baldur's Gate is on the horizon, so I would only ask of you guys to bear with me until we get to the end of there. I think there should be some fun stuff along the way. It's not going to be all doom and gloom. It's not going to be absolutely miserable. There'll be some fun, exciting moments, but mostly, really, like, I will hasten to insist on the fact that, like, we are getting into the worst that the game has to offer. The lows that the game hits are in Act 3. So bear that in mind. Your time is valuable, so please don't come wasted in these instances. And then we'll be moving on to other pastures. Greener, who knows? Unless we're playing Sekiro, in which case, yes, most definitely greener pastures. See you tomorrow for some more of this, most likely. If not, you'll know in due time, but we will be streaming tomorrow. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Take care of yourselves. Love you all. Bye-bye.